Have you ever met someone who seemed incredibly kind, but who strangely left you feeling exhausted, guilty, or uncomfortable after every interaction? Someone who smiles constantly, showers you with compliments, and claims to have your best interests at heart, but something about them feels fake. According to the German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche, true kindness isn't measured by appearances. Behind certain acts of kindness sometimes lies a need for control, a fear of rejection, hypocrisy, or even a subtle form of domination. The most troubling thing is that these behaviors are often difficult to detect. People who are falsely kind are masters at wearing a social mask. In this video, we'll explore the 7 behaviors that reveal false kindness, according to Nietzsche's philosophy. And stay tuned until the end, because the last sign is probably the most dangerous. All right, let's begin. 1. They always help, but expect something in return. At first glance, these people seem generous. They do you favors, they are always available, and they spontaneously offer their help. But over time, you notice a strange detail. Every favor becomes a debt. Sooner or later, they remind you of what they did for you, and they use their help as currency. Nietzsche believed that many so-called altruistic actions actually conceal self-interest. True generosity gives without calculation. False kindness, on the other hand, keeps an invisible tally. If someone constantly helps you but makes you feel indebted, it's no longer truly kindness, it's an investment. Second, they avoid conflict at all costs. Many believe that kindness consists of avoiding conflict arguments, but Nietzsche saw it differently. A sincere person sometimes dares to speak uncomfortable truths. A falsely nice person prefers to preserve their image, and they always tell you what you want to hear. They agree with everyone. They never take a stand because they're afraid of being rejected. This attitude may seem pleasant at first, but it creates superficial relationships. Truth disappears in favor of approval, and a relationship without authenticity always ends up collapsing. Third, they criticize behind your back. Here's one of the most telling signs. In your presence, they're charming, and they compliment and encourage you. They support you. But as soon as you leave the room, their tune changes completely. Nietzsche deeply despised this form of hypocrisy. For him, resentment often drives weak individuals to indirectly attack those they envy. They don't dare express their frustrations openly, so they resort to gossip, and slander becomes their favorite weapon. Observe carefully. If someone constantly talks about others behind their back, they will probably do the same to you. Fourth, they present themselves as perpetual victims. Some people use kindness as a means of emotional manipulation. They give a lot, they sacrifice themselves, and they do everything for others. Then they constantly repeat, "After everything I've done for you." They cast themselves in the role of the misunderstood victim. Nietzsche saw this attitude as an unconscious power strategy. Instead of imposing their will directly, they seek to control others through guilt. This method is extremely effective because no one likes to feel ungrateful. When kindness becomes a tool to generate guilt, it ceases to be goodness and becomes a subtle form of domination. 5. They need everyone's approval. The falsely nice person is often obsessed with their image. They want to be seen as friendly, as generous, as irreproachable, as a good person. The problem is that they don't necessarily seek to be good, they primarily seek to appear good. Nietzsche denounced this dependence on the opinions of others. An authentic person accepts that not everyone will like them. They remain true to their principles. The falsely nice person, on the other hand, constantly adapts their behavior to gain general approval. Their identity depends on external judgment, and when their image is criticized, they often react with surprising aggression. 6. They hide their jealousy behind compliments. This is one of the most subtle behaviors. They congratulate you, but their compliments contain a hint of contempt. For example, "Wow, I didn't think you'd be so successful," or "You're really lucky to have gotten that job." At first glance, it seems like a compliment, but in reality, the message is different. your success bothers them. Nietzsche observed that many people feel envy in the face of others' success. Some admit it, others hide it behind seemingly positive words. These ambiguous compliments are often a reflection of hidden resentment. Learn to listen to what lies behind the words. Their kindness vanishes when it's no longer useful. This is probably the most telling sign. As long as you're useful, they're there. They support you, they value you, they're interested in you. But as soon as they have nothing left to gain, their behavior changes drastically. The calls stop, the messages disappear, the attention evaporates. Why? Because their kindness wasn't based on affection or respect, but on self-interest. Nietzsche believed that a person's true character is revealed when the advantages disappear. True kindness remains, even when there's no benefit to be gained. Fake kindness, on the other hand, vanishes as soon as the reward is gone, and it's often at that moment that the mask falls. Here is your bonus. They use kindness to feel morally superior. Some people appear kind, not because they genuinely care about others, but because kindness allows them to feel superior. They constantly remind everyone of how generous, patient, or understanding they are. Every good deed becomes part of their personal image. Nietzsche warned against this hidden form of vanity. For him, morality can sometimes become a mask for pride. These individuals don't openly seek power. Instead, they seek moral superiority and subtly place themselves above others. They judge those who don't behave as they do, and beneath their kindness often lies a silent message: look how much better I am. True kindness doesn't need an audience. It doesn't seek admiration, and it doesn't constantly advertise itself. When someone repeatedly showcases their goodness, they may be serving their ego more than they are serving others. Remember, this fake kindness is dangerous because it resembles genuine kindness. It speaks the same language, uses the same smiles and gestures, and the same appearances, but its motivations are different. According to Nietzsche, authenticity requires courage. The courage to speak the truth, to stand by your disagreements, and to act without constantly seeking the approval of others is what authenticity requires. The next time someone is excessively kind, ask yourself this question: is this person acting out of genuine kindness, or are they looking for something in return? The answer could transform your perspective on human relationships. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment with the word authentic to show that you watched it to the end. Subscribe to the channel to discover more lessons inspired by Nietzsche, human psychology, and personal development. And remember, the masks always fall away.